Hello and welcome. Uh, Elvira is here. Well, she's been here for a while, but I just couldn't film. I had a lot of content pre-filmed and also live, so I couldn't really film. So basically, I kind of opened her without you, just because I cannot have a doll that I've been really wanting and have her sit closed in a box and not see her. So I kind of opened her, but I'm really excited about her packaging. First off, uh, I'm not very familiar with Elvira herself. I know uh, what her work is. I just haven't seen, actually watched her work because she hasn't been on television in Bulgaria, and I have seen some YouTube clips and stuff like that, but uh, I love what she inspired. She basically inspired the Adams family in a way, so and just the entire style of the doll. If it was Morticia Adams doll, I was going to be super excited, but uh, Elvira is super cool too. And when I saw the design of the doll, when they revealed her, I was very smitten with her, and I really, really, really loved her just as a doll by herself. And also, I'm very happy with the packaging. The packaging is smaller than the other packaging that we've had so far. I have Dracula and Greta are the other two collector's dolls that I have, and their boxes are a bit wider and a bit thicker, which maybe people who collect them in boxes aren't going to be very happy that the box is smaller, because it kind of ruins the set, I think, for them. But for me, I really like more compact packaging. It is still very beautifully painted, as long as you don't do that with the doors. It still has the nice cardboard. Honestly, I think that this cardboard is nicer, or at least the box. You can pause and read that if you like. At least the box is done in a way where if you are out of box collector but you still keep the boxes, which I am, you can get your doll out of there without actually damaging the box at all, because as you can see, I didn't even bend the doors. This is how it looks on the inside. It is very pretty. Maybe one day I will bend the doors, but there is no reason for me to do it for now, because I just opened the doors and oops, the inner box was just put in there, and I could just get the inner box out, and she's displayable that way too. If you don't want the doors to be throwing shade on her, you can just get her out of the part with the doors, which is super cool. Also, you can get rid of the glare and not unbox her too. I will unbox her because I'm out of box collector. She actually fits on my also a little cool detail. They have done a little film of smoke here on that plastic. I will get her out of her box because I'm out of box collector. She fits on my shelf, but I plan on getting more of these dolls. For now, I skipped on Chucky and whatever the name of the other doll with Chucky was. Was it Chucky and Tiffany? Whatever. I didn't like the dolls, and I'm not a fan of Chucky. Honestly, I'm not horror fan in the... I like the more macabre more horror movies are boring to me. If there is something like The Addams Family, I like. Just Chucky is not my thing. And I like Dracula too. Greta, I had never seen the movie she's based off, and I still haven't seen it. But I just really love the doll. She has something very monster high about her, so I had to have her. So if I like the dolls, even if I'm not a huge fan or I'm very familiar with the things that they're inspired from, I will get them. But the Chucky dolls didn't do it for me. Anyways, I keep on getting interrupted by the dogs who are barking at something. It's the night when I'm filming. I guess they are telling me to get faster opening the door, and you're probably saying the same thing, but there is just a part of me that doesn't want to get her out of the box because she looks perfect in her box, and I like how you can peel off layers of the box, but also I got two of her because I really liked her, and I can have one in the box and one out of the box. I just need to get unboxing, but I don't know, they just did a great job with this doll this time, which I'm really loving. Let's see, we have the certificate of authenticity, but it doesn't want to stay here in the back, which it doesn't mean anything honestly, because there is no number on it. I was watching a video of, I think you pronounce it ex-Canadensis the other day, Brooke is her name, and she said it better than I've been able to articulate it for myself. I knew that there was something, what's the point of these certificates of authenticity? But she said it right. There is no number on them. So basically, what's the point of everybody having the same piece of paper just printed? At least they upgraded the piece of paper and made it shiny, which is cool, but overall just a piece of shiny paper. And we have a lot of kajinkers and stuff to cut, so I'm going to pause and free her off of her box without damaging the box too much, even though I have a second one in the box. I don't have anywhere to display the second one, I don't have enough space, so I will be nice to the box too, and who knows, maybe one day I can trade the second one or something of that sort. But yeah, let's get her out of this box. By the way, her stand is hidden behind her dress, but her dress is kajinkered to the box, and having to bring scissors next to this beautiful dress makes me so nervous. I just wanted to show you how smart they hit the bottom of the stand, and also to tell you about my war with the kajinkers, which is the saga of the channel. And yeah, it makes me really nervous cutting next to this beautiful dress. I hope I don't damage it. I wanted to leave that body shape attached to that, but I can't. How can they put 4 kajinkers on a doll with such elaborate hairstyle? Look at this beautiful hairstyle. Look what I did to the earrings trying to unbox her. I almost broke them. Why do they make them unboxable? Why does it have to be so hard to unbox her? Like, her hair is held with so many elastics. Why do we need the kajinkers too? Ugh, sorry. Okay, she's out of the box, and she had 5, not 4 kajinkers. They're now forever stuck in her head. But I really don't like the people working in packaging for Mattel and for most doll companies. But anyways, I have a personal vendetta with them. I'm just looking at her packaging her in my beautiful dress. Look what they added. Little Monster High label and has a kajinker in it. Okay. I will stop. Sorry, it must be annoying, but for you, but it's super annoying for me. So, wow, look at the dress. Yes, the packaging doesn't want to go away and leave me alone. I think I got everything. There she is. Wow. She's absolutely gorgeous. The hair has some... It's squished from all the elastics that were holding it. And I think it maybe was supposed to have some sort of wave in it, but that's like completely squished. She's on the toe body, which is super nice. Let's see how she stands on her stand. The stand is very standard, your standard Monster High stand. Honestly, if they had given her a monster stand, it would have been better, because you could grab her by her booty and not stress the dress, which this type of stand does, but it's alright. You can make it work. Also, the beautiful train, it doesn't really work with a stand like that. I don't like saddle stands, but a saddle stand would have been in order with that dress. Just how should I put her dress and she should be on her stand? I feel like they're making these dolls and they aren't considering the fact that you're going to actually unbox them. Well, it's not true, because on Dracula they gave us this thing where there is like an extension to the stand and you can actually put the bat to be floating above Dracula. And I also have seen that on Gulia they have a monster stand, so I need to check if I have a bracket from a monster stand for her, or a saddle stand of some sort. I wanted her to be on her original stand, but maybe it's not gonna work. She has a ring, something that Monster High dolls used to have a lot, and Ever After High dolls too. She has cloth, painted nails, she has a little belt and a rubbery dagger, but it has 3 colors, which is awesome. She has stockings, she has beautiful shoes. I really love them. They're quite simple, but they're pretty, not gonna lie. I love the stockings. I love that the dress is layered. I love the pattern, and actually the fabric looks cheaper on pictures, but in real life it looks pretty nice and it feels nice. The sleeves are one layer, which makes them a little bit cheapy, but I am okay. The dress is wrinkled from packaging, which is not very cool. And do you see this line here? People say that you can unstitch this line and open up the dress, which is a strange thing. I guess they made the dress originally to be plunging like it should, because Elvira wore very plunging dresses, and then they stitched it up which I don't know why, when these dolls are made for adult doll collectors, so I don't know why you would do that. I don't dare to unstitch it yet. I'm not sure how well it will look. Maybe if I remove the dress I'll see, but something interesting that I'm noticing, by the way, mine's face, I can tell, is almost perfect, except very interesting, her makeup goes above the brows. I didn't notice that from the box. And if you have her, is yours printed like that, or is mine actually misprinted? Even if she is misprinted and the makeup is not supposed to go above the brows, which is very interesting, I find her very beautiful, and her eyes are the same size. I like the little spider webs in them. I like the pink and blue and purple makeup. It's usually colors that I don't love together, but in this look it's very pretty. Her lips, they looked better in the box when I'm looking at them in real life. Wait a second, I brought a light closer. Do you see there are little 3D lines on her lips, as if some hair touched the paint while it was still wet, but they're still pretty. There's also some sort of fluff. She has very faint blushing, has these earrings which are okay. They're a bit boring, but at least they aren't green like Gulia's. By the way, I got expect a review of Gulia eventually. What I was saying, yes, I was talking about how pretty her face is. And I also noticed that the bangs are different in each doll. I guess someone by hand trimmed them, which is nice. My bangs are nice. And then she has this bump. I wonder if there's like a little sponge in there, but I'm not gonna because this is basically glued here. It is pretty soft and squishy, but it's very nicely made. And then the hair is saran, by the way. It's very nice to the touch. And yeah, she's out of the box. I'm very happy that I was able to actually get her. My lights don't want to work anymore, but they're cheap, so am I. Overall, I don't feel like undressing her right now. Maybe I will do it tomorrow, or it's not gonna be a part of the video. I usually undress these dolls when I get them to show you every detail, but I feel like because it's just one dress that is, just one piece of clothing, there isn't much to show. I showed you that the bottom is 2 layers. I showed you that the sleeves are a bit simple. The stitched up part here, this is just a simple belt. Overall, a very simple design, but to me it is very effective. I don't know, there is something about her that I really love, and she feels like Monster High to me. A lot of these collector dolls don't feel enough Monster High to me, and I'm a fan of Monster High, and I want my dolls to feel and look Monster High-ish, so I'm interested in them. This is why I'm a little more interested in the Hound Couture and the other dolls that are just the original Gen 1 characters, just made a little more fancy, like Gulia, who is coming. And I'm hoping that when they drop Spectra, I will get her, because I'm very excited about Spectra. And overall, I think she's amazing. I really love her, and I'm very happy that I got her. I hear that she's not very sought after, but to me she's one of the best of these dolls. I'm really happy that I only got the ones that I really love. Maybe I would have liked the other ones that I missed on too, but I don't think so. I think Dracula, Greta and her are the best from the collectors, and yeah, I'm very happy to have her and to have a second one. One day maybe I can display the second one too. But for now it's going into storage. I'm not going to sell it. The most I would trade it, or maybe I'll sell it, but years down the line I just want to see if I can actually have a doll room, and if I will have a doll room, if I will have space for inbox dolls, and then I will decide if I will sell the second one or trade her or what. For now it's going to storage. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I have a lot of other content planned. I have a few dolls coming from Mattel Creations, repaints, projects, sewing projects, lots of stuff coming your way. So subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you. I see that the channel is growing. We get a few new people every other day, which is super exciting to me. Thank you so much for all the awesome support, and I'll see you on my next video and in the comments. Bye.